Hey guys, welcome to Barbell Sanctuary. This is Steph. Today I want to do a video on home workouts. With everything going on in the world right now with the coronavirus and people self-isolating themselves, which I think is a good idea. Don't go out if you don't need to. There's no reason to spread it. The big reason not to spread it is maybe not for yourself if you're a healthy person, but you don't want to catch it and then spread it to people who could get hurt by this. So I figure, you know, if you're going to be locked down, if you're going to be stuck at home, have all this free time now, you can't go out, it'd be a good time to start your fitness journey. And you might be thinking, oh, well, I don't have any equipment. Well, you don't need any equipment. This is how I started a couple years ago, just with no equipment whatsoever, just body weight workouts, and you build up from there. So I put together a quick little workout that anybody can do at home, and I'm going to show you different stages of difficulties. And this is something you could do 2 to 3 times a week. This is a good starter workout. You can do this until you slowly start picking up things like kettlebells and dumbbells. And I'll make future videos on that with minimal gym equipment. But you can start your own gym at home. The only thing you need is yourself being able to move and being able to read. And that's all you really need. And then you can do your own workouts. Here's the program that I designed. You're going to start off, it's going to be a little circuit training. You do 20 jumping jacks just to warm up. Then you do 5 to 10 push-ups, and I'll show you the different variations on that. Then you go to 5 to 10 air squats, 5 to 10 chair dips, reverse lunges, and then plank. Then you'll do 1 minute rest in between each exercise. And then you'll start the cycle again. You'll do that 2 to 3 times. Maybe for the first couple weeks that you're doing it, just do it twice. And after that, once you're more comfortable, you can add a third round into it. And you can actually do this workout for quite a while before you get to the point where you're not getting much out of it. Because as I'm gonna go through each exercise, and there's different levels of difficulty that you can do for each. So I do have a home gym. I have a squat rack and barbells. If you watched my other videos, you know this. But I decided to film it in my living room just to show you that I don't need to use any of that to get a decent workout. Okay, so before we go on to the rest of the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is jumping jacks. Pretty straightforward. I'm just going to do 5 of each exercise just as a demo. So you start off with 20 jumping jacks. 5. Okay, I like this exercise for a warm-up because you're moving your arms, you're moving your legs, you're kind of getting the whole body moving. The options for jumping jack, if you find it too hard on your joints, some people, you know, they got bad knees or whatever, just kind of do step outs. Okay, that's an option. You do 10 one way and 10 the other, and you try to build it up to a little jump at least, so you can kind of start breaking a sweat. But you know, as long as you're moving, it's a good start. If you're finding 20 jumping jacks too easy and it's not really warming you up, bump it up. Bump it up to 30, bump it up to 40, bump it up to 50. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, next we're going to go into the push-up. All right, so a regular push-up, you're going to put your arms about shoulder width apart. You keep your bum down, keep your body straight. You go down, touch your nose to the ground, and go back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Important too, keep your legs, feet together in the back. Shush, Lou. Okay, now, if a regular push-up is too hard, you can go on your knees, like this, okay? You do them from your knees. So what that does, that reduces the weight, okay? So back up here, you go down, same thing. Okay? Now, if that is too hard, hello, she thinks it's playtime, you can do them on the couch. You decrease the angle that you're going at. So, like this. Okay? Do your sets like this. And then you can progress to like this or to your knees on the ground. And the important part is you're going to build up your strength by doing that. And like I said, it's 5 to 10. Okay? You start off with 5. and then you try to do 6, and then you try to do 7. And then once you can do 10 on the couch, let's say, you start doing them from on your knees at 5, and then you build it up from there. Next up, we're going to do the squat. It's just a simple air squat. You want to go down to about 90 degrees if you can. So I'll just show you. Your legs should be a little more than shoulder width apart. And you want your toes pointed out. That'll open up your hips and give you a better range of motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can't go all the way down, that's okay. Just try to get it, every time you do it, try to go a little lower. If your range of motion is just this much, that's fine. Just do that, but keep trying to go lower until you can get to this point where you're parallel to the ground. Okay? One thing you can do is start with a chair. Sit down, get back up. Sit down, get back up. All right? So that would be the beginning level of the squat. Next thing you're gonna do is some chair dips. Sit on the edge, put your hands on the edge, keep them straight, and you scooch out, legs straight, and you go down and up. So you do 5 to 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if that's too hard, what you can do, you can step your legs up, bring your feet in, and then you can kind of use your legs to assist you at the same time. Okay? If you bring your feet all the way in, you kind of control the amount of force that you're putting. Okay, next we're going to do reverse lunge. You're just going to go back, put your knee down on the floor. Hopefully you have a carpet or like a yoga mat or something. And then you get up. Next leg, go down and back. Okay? From the side, go down enough. Put your leg back enough that you're not following like this, but you want to be, your leg needs to be straight when it's down, 90-degree angle here. Bring it back up, next leg, bring it back up, next leg. Okay, now you want to do 8 to 12 each leg, so you're going to be counting 16 to 24. If you can't go all the way down, or once you're down you tip over, or you can't get back up again, then just do like a half. Start with a half motion, and every time you do it, you try to progress and get a little bit better every time. Okay, so the last movement we're going to do is the plank. You're going to want to do 30 seconds to 1 minute. If you can't do the whole 30 seconds to start with, then I'll show you an alternate version. You can start on your knees a little bit. So if you're wearing a watch, just flip it around so that while you're doing your plank, you can look at the seconds. Come down nice and straight. Keep your bum down, and you're squeezing your core the whole time and holding it, and that'll work on your core. So 30 seconds like this. And like I said, the alternate version of this, if you can't hold it like so, you can put your knees down and just concentrate on really squeezing your core, and you can kind of creep it up until you're able to do it. The important part is to squeeze your abs. So it build up to a minute, and you'll do these sets through the rotation. And once you can do a minute, just keep adding to it. Do a minute and a half, do 2 minutes. All right, so that's it for the video. If you like the video, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I have lots of videos on home gyms and how to improve them, and starting from scratch. And you build yourself up one piece of equipment at a time. You can do everything at home. For me, that's been key in my weight loss and my fitness. It's all about strengthening the mind and body. Anyways, stay safe during this pandemic. Stay inside, and there's no excuse to not be active. See you next time.